Let's get this started. Let's get it started. Here, what am I doing? What is the time? It's 11:45. Well, hey. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you a kind of makeup starter kit, I guess. They're just the things that I really like out of my makeup collection that are like a drugstore, basically. They're not expensive, well, some of them are on the higher end of drugstore, but they're not drugstore, if that makes sense. But yeah, if you are starting out, these are the things that I would suggest to just start a base, basically. Start your makeup journey without it costing you the entire damn world. So I'm a big advocate for skincare. I always had spots when I was younger, up until sort of last year, the year before that. My acne was really, really bad, so I had like medication and just things like that all the time, and it just never worked really until I got out of puberty, I guess. Not that I'm 100% out of puberty, because I'm actually taller than my mum now, so I have grown at some point within the last month or so. But yeah, until I started getting out of that very hormonal, pubescent time of my life, around 15, 16, then I stopped having spots, which is, you know, nice for me. But yeah, I still am a very big advocate for skincare, if that makes sense. If I don't take my makeup off, like the other day, I think it was, yeah, last time I had my period actually, my hormones were everywhere and I had spots. I just knew I was like due on that day because I woke up and I was like covered. And I haven't been covered like that in ages. And then it died down, and then one day I woke up and I think it was because the weather changed. I don't know whether that changes my skin. I know my skin in the summer gets a lot more oily, and in the winter where it's a bit more windy and cold, my skin gets a lot drier. So where it's more oily, I get more spots and stuff like that. My mum was like, oh, you're very spotted today. I was like, she's not. Thanks. But yes, I can definitely tell whether I have properly washed my skin, cleansed it or anything, by how I wake up the next morning, if that makes sense. And obviously you don't want to wake up and have a million spots all over your face, so obviously you might not be able to help that, but if you can help it, then do. When I was 15, I didn't really, or 14 I guess, that's when I started getting into makeup. I didn't really want a lot, I guess. My makeup journey started with my friend who would just put her makeup, which was like, the foundation was like 4 times too dark for me, and yeah, everything was just really wrong. So when I started my own makeup collection, you know what works for you and what doesn't. So these are the stuff that works for me. So not everything may work for you. For example, like foundation formula, that might not work. You might not want a matte powder, but just you experiment. And I am very much a makeup hoarder. Like, I will happily go and spend 50 quid on some makeup. I'm a clothes hoarder as well. I'm just a hoarder in general. But makeup I do very much love. So on that note, the first things I have are pre-makeup, which is actually E45 cream. I bought this 2 months ago, I guess, and I stopped using it, and obviously then my skin got exposed, so I'm gonna start using it again. But I bought this because I don't know who it was, but someone on the online world said that they use it as a cleanser, and I thought it was a really, really good idea, so I started using it and it worked. And obviously it is a cream. You can use it for cream, you can use it on whatever you want, like eczema, anything. It's really, really good cream, and I would just suggest to have it in general. So yeah, I use that when I'm being good, just before I put my makeup on. For a primer, I'm using one that is also a sort of moisturiser, and this is the Rimmel London Fix and Protect. It has SPF 25, which is good-ish, you know, as an SPF goes. It's kind of towards the higher end, but not like 45, if that makes sense. But yes, this is an anti-pollution, anti-stress, protective shield and skin perfecting, which is good. You don't want to clog up your pores before you clog up your pores with everything else, that makes sense. So if you can get something that helps your skin before, does that make sense? Rather than just being a primer to just hold your makeup on, if it can work with more than one thing, does more than one thing, does that make sense? Then I really would suggest this. And this isn't too expensive, this is like £6 I think, so just. The next thing, I have 2 foundations. Now, okay, this morning I woke up and I haven't put foundation on my face for like a month. That was a lie. about 2 weeks. And because my skin got spotty and I just couldn't be arsed, and I was just kind of sticking to concealers and whatever else. So when I woke up this morning, I put my trusty Rimmel London Match Perfection on, and my skin did not take to it very well. For the first time since I have been buying these for about 2 years, like, I love this one. This is my Holy Grail foundation, everyone knows that, but it never took to it. It just didn't. It's like patchy in places, definitely around my nose. I don't know whether it's because obviously my skin is a little bit oilier now that I have to change. But I've just been using this foundation for honestly about 2 years, and I absolutely love it. No starter makeup kit would be complete without me talking about my Rimmel London Match Perfection. It doesn't take to my skin very well right now, but then again, it is very, very oily, and I mean, like, I can feel my top lip like sweating, like where it's just a bit damp. It's disgusting. But yeah, I still love it, and I will still recommend this till the cows come home because it worked, and it does work, but today just doesn't work. But this is the Rimmel London Wake Me Up foundation. Yeah, I'm really liking this for the summer. It's a little bit more lighter, I guess, but with a little bit more coverage. That's how I feel when I wear it. Like, I'm not wearing too much, but it's enough to cover. Whereas this is a little bit heavier, like you can feel it, but it's a lighter coverage. Does that make sense? I don't know whether it's just me. But this has got vitamin C in it, which is good, and SPF 15, which obviously, plus the SPF 25, you're doing well for yourself, really. The next one are concealers. Now, everyone raves about this. This is obviously their collection. Lasting Perfection Concealer. This is actually a shade too dark for me. I don't know why I bought it. Oh, it's because number 1, they didn't have number 1, so I bought number 2 in cool medium. But yeah, and another one is the Miss Sporty Perfect Stay Up to 10 Hour Liquid Concealer. I absolutely love this. I don't really get anything out of Miss Sporty just because it's not like, it's very much a teenage brand, I guess, but they are like increasing their quality as well. So yeah, I absolutely love this. I really would recommend this. Next are a powder. Oh, a powder is a powder. And this is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. Everyone talks about this. This was my first ever makeup product that I bought myself. Not this one. But this is in the shade 00 Peach Glow. I don't know if they do any other shades. I haven't seen any other shades. They're kind of all the same, really. But this is a perfect shade for me. So the next are 2 bronzers. Now, one of them I bought because I thought it was pretty, basically. And this one, and this is the collection Bronze Glow Mosaic. I haven't used this yet. I don't think I used it. Actually, I might have used it once. But it's really super pretty. And I've also got the Rimmel London Sun Shimmer, which is a little bit darker and obviously one colour. It did used to have like a sun pattern on it, but no, that's gone a while ago. But yeah, I really like this. I use this for all over. The next is a blusher. Now, MUA, what's it called? Makeup Revolution. They do £1 blushes, and they're lovely. Basically, they are a little bit harder to blend out, and some of them do start to like crack, I guess, like on your skin, like it will make it a little bit drier. But this one I found is really nice. This is in the shade Bonbon. I don't even have to look at it. Like, I spoke about it so many times. I know what it's called. But it's a really lovely pink colour, and yeah, I absolutely love that. I think it's just like a nice rosy glow that it gives. So I haven't got it on today, but absolutely, I would. For £1, you can't go better. You can't go better than that. And this is a highlighter by Collection. This is the Speedy Highlighter in the shade 01 Pearl Sheen. Now these are relatively new. I think these are quite new, and you get like a heck of a lot of product in there. Let me just keep going. I don't want to keep going. I don't want it to break. But these are so pretty. I never really got into highlighters until, I don't know, like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Because I was so spotty as a kid, I just wanted one colour face. I didn't want spots. I just wanted it to be matte and like done, if that makes sense. And then because I was really oily, I didn't want to look oily, if that makes sense, with highlighters and stuff. But I have been really getting into them, and I think this is absolutely lovely. I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you can see it, but when I put it on, it was so blendable. That's such a good point. It's so blendable. But yeah, I would really suggest this. So the next are 2 palettes. Now this first one is a brow palette. If you are sort of 14, 15, forget, ignore this. Skip to like a minute down the line. Forget your brows. don't bother doing anything to them, wait until it's an essential. My brows, for me, it's different because I was very hairy, my brows were very thick, I had a slight unibrow, so getting them done for me was a confidence booster rather than an essential for makeup. But I do use the Barry M Brow Kit Shape and Define. I have quite a few brow kits. I had the collection one, I had the sleek one, but they're just, I don't know what it is, the formula of the powder is not as good as this. I absolutely love this. This is my holy grail like brow product. They don't really have like a shade on them, but I don't know. But I haven't used the like the highlighter because it's kind of matte. It just doesn't really, I don't know. I don't use it. The wax I do use, but it does make it kind of look fake. It does make it look like you have drawn on, but the powder is the love of my life. So, and it comes with a good size mirror. So, yes. Next one is this MUA Makeup Professional Eye Palette, but I love the shade. What is it called? Tawny, and it's this lovely pink colour here. Next is some eye stuff. No, I've actually got a few things there. We'll go for eyeliners first. The first one is the Soap and Glory Smolder Kohl Pencil. Oh my shit, I've just opened the thing. Let's just pick up the shavings. This comes with a sharpener as well, so it's bloody good. I mean, it is quite expensive for a pencil, but it's still within the drugstore range, if that makes sense. Soap and Glory, the quality is really good, and they are like higher end-ish. They're around the £10 mark. Pretty much everything is around the £10 mark, so it's not too bad. But I really love this, and I'm wearing it today, and I just, instead of getting like a pen or something, I just love to like smudge it out. I think it looks really nice, so that's what I've done. And yeah, but a cheaper, really cheap alternative is the Collection Intense Colour Super Soft Kohl Pencil in 01 Black Magic. Let's go black magic, let's go black magic, go. And the next one is a mascara. This is my favourite drugstore mascara in the entire world. This is the Maybelline New York Lash Sensational. Let me just check what it sounds. Okay, Lash Sensational, and yeah, I absolutely love this to the moon and back. I think the price should be a heck of a lot more than it is. I love the brush, I love everything about it. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I've just opened that door because I am sweating in here. But the last thing I'm going to show you are some lip products. The first one is this Chubby Stick Lip Butter from Collection. Now it is actually melting like me right now because it's so hot in here. But yeah, this is cheap and cheerful, and I love it. And it's in the shade Free Vintage Rose, and it's just a really lovely colour. It goes on really well. I mean, you can tell it's cheap, but for school and stuff, I would say it's lovely, basically. So it's kind of like a Body Shop lip butter, is that what they call it as well? So I do quite like that. Next is a lip pencil, which you can get out of Wilkinson's or I think Superdrug or Boots, I'm not sure. But this is by the brand Essence, and it's basically £1, and it's this really pretty pink lip liner in the shade 12 Wish Me a Rose. And yeah, I mean, you can tell that it like I said, it's cheap, like they've won, because you do have to apply quite a few, like 2 layers or 3 layers. But then again, is that door opening there? But then again, it is £1. So I'd rather pay £1 and put 2 layers on than spend 70 quid on one. I don't know. The last thing I'm going to show you is this lipstick by Rimmel London, and this is in the shade 40, and it's the Kate Moss collection, and obviously my name's Kate, so basically it's my own collection, clearly. And it's just really pretty nude colour. I don't know if you can see it. What am I doing with my hand? Nude colour, and yeah, I just think it's really lovely, especially for school and stuff when you're younger. Don't worry about pinks and blues and purples. Go and buy yourself a nude. If you want to wear a lipstick and feel good, go buy yourself a nude colour. And they do loads, everyone does a nude colour, but this is a really lovely like consistency and formula, and obviously the Rimmel London Kate Moss collection is quite a good collection. So that's it. Yeah, I'll put everything in the description box below if I can remember, if I can find them. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. These are the stuff that I'm gonna sort of tell my sister to go and get if she ever comes out of that toy boy. That was really the wrong word. What's it called? Tomboy. That's the one. If she ever gets out of that toy boy stage, Jesus Christ. If she ever gets out of that tomboy stage of her life, and she's like, what should I buy? I'll be like, go buy this and go buy this, and I give you advice on how to do it and stuff. But I know she's gonna come out that anytime soon. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you on Thursday. This is going on Tuesday? Yes, it is. And I will see you on Thursday. So yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, blah blah blah. Comment what you like. Comment your favourite drugstore pieces that you think I should go and check it out, because I would much rather buy drugstore stuff of good quality than spend stupid money on things just for the quality, basically. Like, of course you'd rather spend a little bit less money and get better quality than spend a lot more money for the same quality, if that makes sense. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you again next week. Bye!